Alright. Oh no. Does it stay the same size if I resize it? No. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. How big is the right big? What if I move it up here? Is it good? Can you move it up there? Yeah, move it up there. Nah, then it'll be in the way of the boss. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just do it. Alright. Oh, look at that. Auto splits as well. That's nice. Alright, so. Gathered here today, nice and simple, to eventually figure out many things, including audio balance, but like whatever, man, you know? Audio balance, like Rome, wasn't built in a day. Alright, so you know, traditionally, of course, you come in and you say, oh, whoa, what's this? Pretty simple. I'm sure you know what a speedrun timer looks like by now, which is what we got going over on the left there. And if you have incredible brain power, just mondo massive brain power, then you can probably read, which, you know, good job. If you can read, proud of you. I'm proud of you. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Anyway, so I was just like, bruh, yeah, epic speedrun. Yeah, I was like, so I've been fiddling. Off screen with new setups and things. And among the things I've been fiddling with is I've been thinking, conspiring, dreaming dark dreams of speedruns. And, yeah. I was actually I was doing some speedrun practice, just off stream, and I thought, you know, I should go into Discord and I should be like, hey, witness this. I am good at the video games. You desire to see this, no? And they would be, yes. They would, I don't know what they would say. It would be a small Discord, so regardless of what they would say, I figured, fuck it, you know? Why you gotta dream so small, you know? Dream big, you know? Hit the big stage. The question of how many world records I have now, so within the last few months, within the last half a year, someone sniped one of my world records. So I believe I only have less now. I think I have 2 or 3, where previously I had 3 or 4. I'm not super big on the numbers. Okay, so here's the model. So firstly, the model is, this is a long road speedrun. So if you're familiar with Risk of Rain, the way it goes is you go through 5 stages, and then you fight Big Boss Man. But instead of fighting Big Boss Man, instead, what you can do is don't do that. And instead, you just go fight more things that are not Big Boss Man. This is referred to as looping. Follow me so far. There's an achievement and an unlock for looping 4 times in a single run to visit 20 unique stages. Not unique, just make your way through 20 different stages. And I thought, what a great idea for a speedrun. It's a thing I do occasionally anyway, and I thought, yes. It seems like a long speedrun? Yeah. I did some quick math, and you end up, like, you're gonna be waiting for teleporters, like, for like 40 minutes. Quite something. But yeah. I've also been practicing no items %, which is quite a category, by the way. What? Excuse me, Magma Worm. Don't you feel like maybe you belong in a different stage? You know? Have you... Mr. Magma Worm. Consider the following. Consider the following, Mr. Magma Worm. You are a giant worm, and I am but a tiny cybernetic mercenary. And I'm just saying that, like... I'm just saying, Mr. Magma Worm, you are at a major disadvantage. Like, I don't think you understand how doomed you are. I'm like a tiny flea, and I can outmaneuver you all day. You just don't understand, Mr. Magma Worm. You will fall. You will evaporate as dew before the dawn. You will see this. And you will know doom. I just don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you, Mr. Magma Worm. Alternatively, I can do that. Yes, I can also do that. Good shit. Okay, well... I did bop the Shrine of the Mountain. That is a thing I did. Okay, let's just try again, shall we? Back into the mega gaming. GG. Okay, let's Magma Worm 1. Mercenary 0. Now we know the odds. Now we know the odds. So, I did a little practice on this category. So to do it casually is one thing. If you just spend your time, collect all the items, it's a very nice, leisurely run. The problem is that's not how speedruns work. Speedruns are not nice and leisurely. So how it works... Oh, that reminds me, I need to get my Newt altar. How it works is you end up, like, very underpowered. Because the long road assumes that you are just powering up to absurd degrees. Obscene degrees, even. Obsequious degrees. Just obtuse degrees. Just as many O words as you can put before the word degree, and that's how ham we're going, normally. Just an abstruse. That's actually not an O word. Excuse me. I have to fire the director in my brain who thought that was an O word. Mr. Brain, you thought abstruse was an O word. I'm gonna have to fire you now. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sorry. Okay, so now that we've hired a new director. Obsequious is an O word. I don't know what it means, but it's an O word. Orb. Orb is a good word, but it's not an adjective. Alright. Let me tell you what's a good word, but is not an O word. Teleporter. It's over there. I thought I lost the teleporter. Oh. If there is a single enemy who is the bane of my existence in this game, it is not these mini mushrooms. It is not the magma worm. It is the teleporter. The teleporter, in all its obtuseness, is my greatest foe. It destroys. Oh, there was a mountain shrine over there. That's fine. We want to give him a fighting chance, you know. You know, just to cut him some slack, you know. This is good for our build, though. Cube. That's nice. Cube is nice. Shall we fire cube? Yes. Just for shits and giggles, because why wouldn't you fire cube? It's cube. Cube. Alright, where's my beetle queen? She's up there. Okay. As you do. Hello, beetle queen. Welcome to die. So, a quick question. I feel like welcome to die is like a really classic meme phrase. But I actually don't know where it comes from. You know? Like how... Where... So... It could even come from multiple places. That's one of the weird things. Like, I was talking about bits. Just like little comedic bits with a friend of mine. And we had a similar bit. Both of our bits revolved around the same word. The word being space, in case you were curious. But there was two different memes. And both of the memes revolved around it. But they were completely different memes with absolutely no overlap. Memes, man. Alright. So let me tell you about the different lengths of string I used. Those of you who know Futurama memes, you will understand that. To everyone else, that's just... It's a non sequitur at best. But anyway. What I mean. Observe. In the top right. Artifacts. How about them artifacts, huh? I'll tell you about them artifacts. Okay, so you start with the basics. Nice. Flawless descent. You start with the basics. I find that sacrifice is a very good complement to long road. Also, can I get a quick question? Is there fall damage? There is fall damage. I will show you. Bap. There we go. Free to break your legs at your leisure. Unless you're playing one particular character, who does not break their legs ever. They are immune to leg breaking. They're very cool. Everyone loves them. That's loaded. Oh, so if you are not... I'll hit you with the basics. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Risk of Rain 2, and, you know, perhaps you are not, as we have never played this on the channel. In case you are not familiar, Risk of Rain is a... It is a roguelike, a roguelike, first-person action game. Sometimes it's a shooter, but today I am swordsman, so it's a first-person sworder. Naturally. So the goal is to fight monsters, and through the monsters acquire treasure. Now, sometimes the monsters give you money, and you use money to open little treasure chests around the place. But if you will look over here at the artifact of sacrifice, instead we have opted that the monsters will give us treasure directly and cut out that whole middleman business. That's the dream. So it's like 3D Diablo. except for the part about it's like a hardcore run of Diablo. If you don't know what Diablo is, I'm running out of cultural touchstones for you, brother. You know, eventually one of these has to hit, because if none of them hit, we're gonna have a real hard time communicating. I'm gonna have to start explaining just the history of all gaming. We're gonna start with Pong. We're gonna go through Pac-Man. You don't want that, all right? Maybe you do. If you're an adventurous sort, if the word is still here, history buff that he is, maybe he wants the history of all gaming. History time. You want a history lesson anyway? Okay. Let's history. Okay. So a long time ago. Okay, so imagine the year is, I forgot the year. Let's say 1989. 1989 in a galaxy far, far away. Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Computer Entertainment America. They said, hey, let's make a video game. And they did so following a long tradition of sort of loot grinder video games, where you kill the monsters and you steal their treasure, and you become stronger, and you kill stronger monsters, and so on and so forth. And until you beat, you know, the biggest monster. And then you win. And the game ends. So that is Diablo. So obviously, Overwatch came much later. So, you know. So, see, Overwatch came much later. See, Diablo was like the precursor to Overwatch, you know. There wasn't Overwatch yet. There would be. There would be someday. But Overwatch was but a distant dream. Also, it kind of required, like, the internet, which was not real big. Which was not real big back in 1989. Internet was not real big in 1889 either. For the record. Oh, which reminds me, I think we have we might have a quote system. I forgot to turn the quote bot on. It's okay. I'll turn the quote bot on. Excuse me. Alright. Streamlabs, chat, but hit him. Okay. I could totally pause this. It's fine. Just, you know, we just have a long, like a running timer. That'd be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Does it connect automatically? But fuck. Ah. I really okay, hold on. I've been away from streaming a long time. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Dash. That's not. Oh my god. Can I please turn the robot on? Oh my god. Okay. One of these days. You know what? I bet you've experienced this already. You open up a program and you're like, wow. Look at these options. There's so many options. I hate it. I can't find anything I'm looking for. God, it's abysmal. Okay. So we pushed the button that said auto connect on launch. But it didn't do the thing. I don't know if you noticed this. But it has not automatically connected the bot. Okay, let's turn that option off then, because obviously it doesn't do what I thought it did. Where in God's name is my stupid robot thing? Well, I guess maybe we won't have a robot today. The bot is trying to ruin the run. It's killing the run. It's killing the run. Robot, please. Robot, please. Alright. If we hit connections. Twitch bot. Connect. What? Oh no. What the fuck? Okay, I don't... You know what? I forgot how all of this shit works. God damn it. God damn it. I forgot how all of this works. Generate token. Twitch bot author. Fuck. Alright, well, that was nice. Okay. Change of plans. No robots. No robots. Alright? No robots. Good. There's apparently some shit I have to do off stream. So that's nice. Okay. We will recover. That's okay. You know, no, I don't have anything to follow that up. You know what? We could be chill, you know? We could be calm. We could be calm. Bob Ross of Speedrunning. Looking to go. Also, can I get a quick audio check? Is the audio good? Is it too quiet? Because that's probably... If the audio is not right, then it's probably too quiet. I'm interested in hearing. I could turn it up. It looks a little quiet. At least compared to me. In the audio registry. Mic is fine, game kind of quiet. I suspected as much. Excuse me, one moment where I... Okay, that's... Oh. Yeah, that is... louder. I can hear it now. Nice. How very adventurous. Look, I don't know about you, but I feel like when you have the chance to do Thus Spake Zarathustra, also known as the Space Odyssey, like jingle, you do it, you know? Because it's fun. You don't want to live a life without fun. No one wants that. Or maybe some people want that, but like, those people are nuts, alright? I'm not going to mince words about it. Those people are nuts. Don't listen to them. Embrace the glory of battle. And also fun. Sometimes I forget just how absolute peach cobbler my brain is. And what do I mean by that? Well, the fact that sentence, like, made sense to me indicates how incredibly peach cobbler my brain is. Alright. My brain is a wonderland that makes a lot of sense to me and some sense to other people. You know, and that's the thing, alright? You gotta appreciate your own brain. Alright, free wisdom. You ready? You gotta appreciate what you got. You know, appreciate your own brain and your own quirks. Because, like, you know, you're like, the universe made you, and it made you like a painter makes a work of art, which is to say, it's like, it's abstract art, so it's like stupid as hell, but like, it's kind of cool, you know. It has its merits. You gotta see yourself as abstract art, you know. I mean, you don't got to, but again, you know, for the love of the game, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? Black hole or lightning bolt? Lightning bolt, obviously. I guess the black hole goes with the rising thunder. We'll try it. We'll try it. Alright, so. The song is kind of bopping. It is a bop. It is a bop. I will agree. This is, I think this is, it's one of the better vibes, you know, of the game. This game has a lot of good music. Like, the Stage 5 music is pretty good. The Void Fields music, pretty good. This here is the Void Fields, by the way. Because it's the void. I go out here, it's like pain, because it's like, you know, like a cosmic prison. Spooky void place. Call it the Void Fields. It's, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too weird, nothing too obscure. Just normal stuff, you know. But anyway. Yeah, this song bops. And you're not gonna get to hear much of it because I'm just gonna keep talking. Should I keep talking? I don't know. See, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. You gotta when you're I dare say a content creator, as weird and nebulous as that phrase has become these days. When you're a content creator, you gotta judge your own material process. You gotta be the judge of what you produce. You gotta curate. You gotta curate. So, if you are a piece of abstract art, you gotta curate your own museum. Guide and control the kind of thing that you are. And so this is a lesson for everyone, obviously. But it takes on a different ring. It takes on a different ring when you are the product, as they say. Because that's, you know, that's how it goes, you know. You're selling yourself. And not strictly in like a whorish kind of way. But did I mention this is a mature stream yet? I feel like we should mention that once per stream. But like, you know, on some case. You know, in some cases, you know, you gotta consider whether you're giving the whores enough respect, you know? They're hard-working people too, you know. Just because their profession isn't necessarily as respectable as a doctor, you know. You know, they're their own abstract art as well, and they get by the way they get by. Job is a job, precisely. That being said, there are, you know, there are standards and practices and various legal considerations that make a job more or less okay. But not necessarily the purview of this particular conversation. And for the record, yes, I am spitting the free wisdom. You know, I'm feeling it today, you know? Alright. So that was basically a detour on the run. So there's like the usual run, and then there's a detour. So that detour was to get us a few more items so that we can sort of speedrun the rest of the area without, you know, running out of juice. Because, as you can see in the top right, you see it says up there, stage. And stage is like how far we've gone, how many places we've been. But under that it says level. And the level is really the more important metric if you're trying to gauge how deep in the spaghetti and how dangerous things are. Level starts at level 1, and it will go up to level 99. It will go absolutely ham. That was a nice boss fight. Whoa. I'm being shot at by a brass contraption. Bronze automaton. Go back to slay the spire. Hello, little crochet. I don't... Also, is your name a pun on the task crochet? I'd never actually noticed that before. If it is, brava. I'm impressed. Nice, nice. It's not super obvious. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Hoi. Welcome. So, I don't know if you've been around here before. Hold on. I'm super bad at tracking aliases. Do you go by Lou? Are you the one they call Lou? Outside of being Little Crochet. Okay. If I am wrong. But it's Lou. Okay. Okay. We don't, you know, we're in the same chats occasionally, but not often. As to your question, when did I start speedrunning? So... a little bit ago, but not so long ago. Okay, so the time zones make hangouts. Yeah, sensible. I will resume conversation when the flurry has ended. So, this is one of those games that it has an up cycle and a down cycle. And now we're good. You know, kind of hot spots and cool spots. Alright, so I kind of got into speedrunning. So I've had a curiosity, let's say, about the... I like watching speedruns. It's entertaining because it has all the marks of good TV. It's like, it's a thing that you can do that has a clear end, it has clear goals. No, You can see whether a run is going well or going poorly. Oftentimes, you can, you know. And if you're not sure whether it's going well or going poorly, you can just ask. The answer is pretty clear. They'll say, hey, this run is going good. Or if they're trying not to jinx it, they'll say, this run is okay. And if I say it's good, I will bring a terrible pox upon my house. So I'm not going to say it's good, I'll just say it's okay. Something like that. But anyway, I got into speedrunning about 2019, let's say. 2020? I don't know. Alright. So, you follow a few speedrunners, yeah? I follow entire speedrunning organizations. It's just, you know, it's one of the marquee things here on Twitch. You know, it's the thing people do. GDQ, yeah, that's one of the big ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I follow this this little speedrunning organization called Games Done Quick. You may have seen their marathons that bring in 10 million viewers per day. Yeah, nothing too major. Okay, so there's like various channels. So I can like mention. Okay, so I do follow GDQ. I don't watch GDQ that much. I don't watch it that much, but you know, occasionally. I follow Speed Gaming, which is like sort of a family of channels, and they do like a lot of randomizer stuff. I follow Randomania, which is a racing channel, mostly devoted to people running randomizers. A lot of like old-fashioned RPG randomizers. You got your Dragon Warrior and your old-style Final Fantasies. Yeah, but there's a few more like that. That they like to cater to specific games, you know, because there's a market for it. You watch TDQ when there's a game you like Golden Sun last time. Yeah. So I saw a marathon recently. It was a marathon, a charity marathon for. They were doing proceeds to No Kid Hungry, which sounds like a good cause. So there's normally a few games I look out for, and they had a Castlevania block, and so I found myself just sitting down and watching 2 hours of Castlevania speedruns. And it's good speedruns too. As far as Golden Sun goes, I will say that Golden Sun comes highly recommended. For its music, if nothing else. I need the teleporter. Some really interesting things in some runs. Yeah. A speedrun is kind of different speedruns are different things, but a lot of speedruns are kind of puzzles. You know, because you have a question to answer, and the answer is, how do I beat the video game as fast as humanly possible? And that question, as it happens, produces a lot of interesting answers. Yoshi's Island runs are really great, yes. I will second that. I will definitely second that. I don't know if the Yoshi's Island speedrun community is that big right now, but it is one of my favorite speed games. I don't think I'll ever play it because I don't think I have that, like, kind of interest in playing it. But I do like it as a speed game. And I do like me some speedruns from time to time. There we go. Alright, so we are coming up to the end of the first loop here. If you're wondering how the run is going, we're coming to the end of the first loop. And we find the teleporter, as usual, and we bop it. And we just bop it. If you see some blue sparkles, the blue sparkles are how you find the teleporter, because the teleporter has sparkles. There it is. I found it. Also, welcome back, noob. These clay Templars shooting at me. Ooh, don't fall down there. Don't fall down there. Anyway, okay. So we shift our destination. We don't want to go to the moon yet. The moon isn't for like another 3 splits. It's not moon time yet. It will be moon time eventually, but it ain't moon time yet. We'll get to the moon eventually. Not right now. Instead, we would like to loop. We're going to start over. We're going to go back to the beginning. In the immortal words of that character from the hit TV show Lost, we have to go back. It's even kind of fitting, because there's like a few... There's a few which could be described as islands. There's a few levels which can be described thus. So it's kind of fitting. But to be honest, it's been a long time since I watched Lost, and really an even longer time than that since I've genuinely cared about it. It's one of those things that just, you know, it passes into the immaterium of don't know and don't care. Not don't care in like a disrespectful thing, but like don't care at like it's been too long and I have no reason to care. Now some shows they'll stick with you because, you know, they become foundational. They're so interesting that, you know. Oh, I need that. Yes. Some shows are so interesting that they stick with you. Like let's see, what's some shows like? You can think of them. So like the first thing that comes to mind is it's like an anime that I watched a little while ago. That just sort of stuck with me. And like it's been a long time since I watched it, but it's like it's one of those things that speaks to you. This is of note because normally I'm not an anime person. Alright. Also, you want to know a secret about anime? I'll let you in on a secret. What is this? Fireball thingy? Right. I'll let you in on a secret. So, like, anime, largely... So, anime is a pulp format. So, like, you know, like, the old pulp fiction. Pulp romance. It's designed to be, like, cheap kind of crap. So like the basic formula is it's cheap and kind of crap. So the way it works is it's formulaic. Like as long as you like tick the boxes, you do whatever else you want. do nothing else if you want. So oftentimes this leads to stuff that's just kind of stupid, you know, kind of boring, kind of this or kind of that. But now and then it produces things that are just incredible. Because there's no one watching real closely to like analyze every little bit of it. They care that, you know, the boxes are being ticked and, you know, the goals are being met. So this format eventually produces things like Evangelion. So Evangelion is, so let me tell you the boxes it ticks. It's giant fighting robot show. You know? That's all it had to be. And all most people really expected it to be. But, you know, because they weren't demanding anything else of it, it could become that and much more. So the writer of Evangelion really went ham on it and produced something that continues to baffle and amaze people to this day. And it started out as like pulp. It started out as just like, you know, regular, you know, fighting robot stuff. And for those spoiler conscious, that's all I'll say about it. I will simply say that it came from humble origins. Ooh, big shooty gun. That's definitely something I'm gonna take. Also, I'm realizing now that the camera in this game moves very fast. And that's just how the game is played. That's just, it's a fast game, you know? That's how it goes. So here's one of the quiet parts of the run, as we wait for the last 15% of the teleporter. There we go. I forgot to split, by the way. We'll do that now, extremely late. Good. Good. That's okay. So normally, so this game comes with an auto splitter that will split for you at appropriate points. But I would have to configure my splits in such a way, so I would have to make this 21 splits in order for that to work. And maybe do some other fiddling behind the scenes as well. So we're just not there yet. I'm going to mulch a few items because that would be advantageous. Like my bandolier. Alright, so normally in a Risk of Rain speedrun, you don't bother with what I'm doing here. You don't bother with what I'm doing here. Because most runs are very short. Okay, and we want to be away from that. That guy explodes and murders everyone when he dies. So you should not stand by him. Pro tip. Massive pro tip. What? Not the stealth kit. Oh no. What was I getting rid of? That one. Okay. Exit the Gungeon speedrun when? You jest. How long is Long Road percent? Alright, so we're at stage 7, right? The run ends after stage 21. That's how long it is. So, at our current pace, About 2 hours. I can pick up the pace a little bit, but the faster I go, the more likely I will be to die horribly. Which is considered bad for the speedrun. You understand. What is... I need one more. Mulch my leech seed? Yeah. Goodbye, leech seed. Goodbye. Okay. Now we have the high ground and we look for the teleporter. There it is. I found it. Yeah. So Long Road percent is named after the achievement, the Long Road. So basically, the achievement is you finish 20 stages in your run without dying, or without dying more than an acceptable number of times. You can die in this game, but you need only if you have a 1-up, which is, shall we say, pretty rare. You know very little of Risky Brain 2, only that you're part of it. Well, it is a game enjoyed by many. Don't die. Ooh. Here at level 14. It's not too bad. It is beloved of many. So I got into it after a long while. So back when this game was the new hotness and everyone was playing it, I wasn't really that interested. But then after a while, people were still playing it, and I was like, okay, you have my attention, and I was curious. There was like enough people playing it that, you can get someone to walk with you. You find people to play with. It's very multiplayer friendly, which is nice. If you missed the Diablo speech, Risk of Rain it's Diablo. Yep, it's Diablo, but no, it's just Diablo. Okay, so the way I play it with the modifiers, you kill monsters, and the monsters give you items, and you use the items to kill more monsters until you face the biggest monster, and then you beat up the biggest monster, and then you win the game. Yep, that's the Diablo format, and that's the format at work here. It begs the question, when you put it like that naturally, is this the secret cow level? Is there a secret cow level? I don't know. Is there? I don't know. Is there a secret cow level? There's, yes, that is 100% a... That's 100% a Diablo reference. So, yeah, that looks like a teleporter. Do you know anything about, like, the history? Like, did they add the secret cow level in Diablo 2 because people thought there was a secret cow level in Diablo 1? Like, is that how that goes? Now I gotta know. Inquisitive minds need to know. Maybe they just like cows. You know what? You can like cows. Nothing wrong with that. Like, you can just like cows. No problem. Cows are great. Cows are okay. I can't say I'm, like, on the cows are great train. I personally, not too impressed. They're your favorite animal. That is a sentiment I don't think I have ever heard before. Like, I believe you, but it's a very uncommon sentiment. So, like, I hear a lot, you know, like, I hear that, you know, foxes are my favorite animal, or penguins are my favorite animal. You know, you get the cute ones, like the cute but mischievous ones, like raccoons. You know, raccoons are my favorite animal. But I think cow is a very rare one. Good on you for having such an interesting take on the world. Penguins are very dapper. That's true facts. True facts. Penguins are very dapper. Alright. Oh, so, this game does have secrets, though. So I'm hunting eggs right now. That was an egg. I am looking for eggs because if you break enough eggs, you attract the attention of giant robot egg guardian. This guy, Alloy Worship Unit. He watches over the eggs. He's basically a robot that the birds stole, and they're like, yes, we will make this robot care about us, and he will be our robot. Life will be good. And, well, I imagine it worked out pretty well for him. Because here he is, being a friend of vultures. You know, watching over their eggs and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, he's having a very good time of it until we, like, you know, we come into his house and, like, blow him up. But that's, you know, that happens to everyone. He's doing his shit job if you killed all the eggs first. Fair. At that point, you know. Oh. Yes. Do it. Wait, there's a scrapper. Oh. I need a recycling bin so that I can recycle my items. And they can become a better item. Birds didn't choose that well. Indeed, perhaps mistakes were made. I would like to find a scrapper. Okay, so why am I looking for a recycling bin? This is a speedrun. Well, I'll tell you why. Because back there, so this game has 3D printers. So the way it works is sometimes you have a machine which will print an item, and all you need is to give up an item of equivalent value. You know, alchemy, equivalent exchange, all that. But that machine that makes the item takes a random item of equivalent quality. You do not get to choose which item it takes. which is why you go to a recycling bin and you choose which items to turn into scrap, and then that machine prioritizes scrap. I can't find a recycling bin, so I guess we're just going to gamble, and we're going to hope that this printer doesn't take all the things that I really like. Okay, there's a tri-tip. Might have needed that. There's a medkit. That'll be fine. That's a topaz brooch. Might be important later. There's my sunglasses. Those are kind of important, but whatever. So why am I making these little red crystals? I'll tell you why. Because every one of them increases my damage. Every 5 I get gives a 100% boost to damage. So they're really handy. They're really handy for a melee character because they improve melee damage. Okay. I would make more of them, but making more of them would be terribly irresponsible right now. I would kind of like to live on this run, you know? It's a pretty good run as it happens. There we go. If you have a little trouble tracking what's going on, don't worry about it. That's the Risk of Rain experience. It's very bright, very colorful, and a lot happens. And that's just how it goes. Work break is over. Good luck. Good luck yourself. I want that sticky bomb. And I will have it. Okay. So we take a quick look around all of this. Make sure there's no items we're leaving behind. And then we hit the teleporter and we leave. We are closing in on the second loop. Loop 2. We're holding it down. Those are more magma worms over there, and we have a score to settle as it happens. We're going to settle that now. I'm going to beat up these magma worms because they have offended me. So that's one down. That might be the second one. Yep. Screen stops glowing. That's how you know he's gone. Alright. We'll call that Magma Worms 1, Mercenary 1. Even the odds a little bit. Okay, so now we're looking alright. For the record, in case we see interesting opportunities, still good to keep an eye out for scrap and other things. But for now, where's my skip button? Oh, here's a question. Here's a question. Do I configure my splits right? Alright, so if we say... I'll take a moment to fix my splits in a second. If I configured all the buttons, I should be able to fix this. But if we can't, then whatever. Magma Worm is back. Yeah. And we'll call that Magma Worm 1 Mercenary 2. Brain stocks is super good. Yeah, these bustling fungus, for instance. We have white items to scrap. Okay, so in case you're not familiar with how item quality works, every item has a quality, has a rating rarity, let's say. A rarity rating. That's the order these words go in. Got it the second time. But yeah, common items are white, uncommon items are green. Rare items. Is this a blue portal? This is a blue portal. I'm interested. The rare items are red, and the rarest yet are boss items, which are yellow. So getting back to that whole equivalent value thing. One item can be traded for another of equivalent value. So this guy here, this little bubbly cauldron guy, will melt 5 greens into a red. And now I have a red item, which lets me dash multiple times in quick succession. You can see in the bottom right the middle of those pictures is my utility. Utility, it's a dash that also does damage. No, I was a scrapper. I needed that. Excuse me. I'm going to throw the necklaces in there. Going to throw the AP rounds in there. Going to throw the fungus in there. Here you are, fungus. Good. I'm going to kill these monsters so they stop trying to kill me. I'm going to throw the cautious slugs in there, which is about in the middle, like so. I don't want to actually get close to those guys. Do we have anything else worth scrapping immediately? I guess these energy drinks are not strictly necessary. I will scrap them. And let's call that good on white scrap. Alright. So now the trick is finding the teleporter. I suspect it's over there, because it's very often over here. It likes to hide over here, and I was right. Look at that. Here it is. Okay. Whoop whoop. How do you do, book? Yeah. Whoop whoop and welcome. As you can see, I was just, you know, living my life, and I thought, yeah, let's speedrun. So, the truth is I was actually already speedrunning, and then I thought, why am I not streaming? I should stream. So here I am. For your edutainment. How's the run? Crowbar build. How many crowbars do we have? Well, it's not the if it's a crowbar build, it's not the best crowbar build. We only have about 4 of them. This is actually a focus crystal build at the moment. A focus crystal is like a crowbar, except where a crowbar improves damage on healthy enemies, a focus crystal improves damage at melee range. So we have 10 focus crystals right now. You gotta be in double digits to qualify? Okay. We're in double digits for focus crystals, so I definitely think this is a focus crystal build. We have 12 white scrap. Does that mean this is a white scrap build? Is that a soulless control? Yeah, it is. Where's my teleporter? Are you my teleporter? No. There it is. There we go. Nope. Scrap doesn't actually do anything. There we go. There's the sensible answer. See, that's a good ruling. Have you considered game mastering book? Because that's a great decision. You know? Just a great rules statement. Also, if I have a red whip, I should be mulching the red whip. Am I alluding to something? Maybe. Am I the sort who alludes? Is this my character? Do I seem like the alluding sort? I've never alluded to anything in my life. Please, I must protest. This is a lie. Okay. You got me. You got me. I shaved today and I am a bald-faced liar. It's true. I did it. I alluded. Good. Alright, so then we grab these items. Grab these items and then we leave. Yeah. And then we leave. Also, I forgot to split again. Mega Gamer. What did I say I was going to... What did I say I was going to scrap? We have a scrapper and I forgot what I was going to scrap. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Red whip. This is the one occasion where I don't actually have any. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. I just kind of assumed I had some because they just show up, you know? They just show up when you're not looking. I find that on Mercenary, because your dash is an attack, yeah, it really matters how far it goes, and having too much movement speed can be a bit of a problem. So I don't like to go too fast on Mercenary. Just a little bit fast. Just a little bit fast. What's this down here? Lens maker. Lens maker printer. Yes. Yes, please. I don't think I have any glasses right now. I will make some. We're gonna spend 10 scrap here. As you are a monster for speed, I feel like you would not prefer not mercenary. I don't imagine it's that much of a problem. So that's just my snap take. I've never had too much speed actually be a problem on mercenary. I assume intuitively that perhaps it could become a problem. So like, honestly, more speed, it just lets you hit more things with your dash. And it shouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. At least that's how it's looking. Okay, so now we have massive crit rate. Ooh, and we don't stand next to those guys. For obvious reasons. If you don't know what the obvious reasons are, you die if you stand next to them. Don't stand next to them. My scrapper is... Please, scrapper. I desire to make more scrap. Okay, I lost my scrapper. It happens. It happens. You know, they get the best deal. Oh, there's my teleporter, though. It was right there. Ah. Mine eyes. Mine eyes. So here. Up. There it is. Okay. Kind of a mute little guy. Alright. Well, let's mulch the medkit next. And we have a giant jellyfish. He's gonna be just a big fun lord. Yeah. He's dead. Okay, that's good. That's good. You get to dash all the way across the map if you pick up a lot of speed. So that's good. I'm just gonna like... that was pro gamer move. Somehow the big shooty gunshot hit the horn of the teleporter. It was really just like a miracle of bad aim. Impressive, really. Impressive, really. So yeah, we're looking truly the mark of a genius. It was so bad. Obviously, no one could be that bad. It's like the classic thing where, like, a psychic, to prove they're not a psychic, they get literally every question wrong, and then they get caught because it's like, you're so supernaturally bad at this. Obviously, you cheated to make yourself look bad. Obviously. And then they're caught because they're a psychic. And it's a big got 'em moment. Yeah, answering every answer on a quiz wrong. And like, how did you answer them all wrong? Unless you knew what all the answers were. Like, it is outside, it's like statistically improbable that you will get every answer wrong. just the power of random chance will give you some of the answers right. So, like, something is afoot if you get literally everything wrong. Also, I forgot that was a channel point thing, but I'm smiling. We're having a good time. You smiling, Chad? You smiling, Book? You having a good day? There we go. Looking for that teleporter. We're cruising through this run. It's looking pretty good. We might be out here before the 2-hour mark. Oh no! I'm dying. Ow, pain. By the way, thank goodness for Old War Stealth Kit. All right. I want to sing a praise right quick. I'm going to sing the praises of Old War Stealth Kit. There's that moment where you're deep in the spaghetti and something goes terribly wrong. And you are just dying. You're becoming your face kicked in. And it was bad. What Old War Stealth Kit does is, at the turning point, when you are almost dead, it turns you invisible, like a guardian angel, and then you stop becoming more dead, and then you live. And then you live. And it's good. So, I just want you to know, Old War Stealth Kit, if it were music, it would be a bop. It's good. See, look, singing the praises it's a metaphor, figure of speech. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Don't push me. I'll fucking do it. Do it. Old War Stealth Kit, thus you have now saved us. We would have died and been exploded into a million pieces. Thus we will live now in your honor. Old War Stealth Kit, we thank thee. There you go. I sang the praises. You happy? One of you people better fucking click that. Yeah, that's right. Also, okay, there's the teleporter. I was gonna be like, where is my ever-loving teleporter? Please. I desire. I need teleporter. Oh, these guys are like invisible because Celestine enemies are nearby. It's a giant robot and it still turns invisible. Yep. Go. I feel I should not have mulched all of my health items, for I am like pain. I am pain. I'm going down to low health pretty often. So here's the thing about Long Road. Once you get up into the difficulty, we're at like level 70 right now. So things are almost, like, monsters are almost as strong as they will get. They'll get a little bit stronger, but not much. We're like at the tail end of the power scale. So like, stuff is dangerous. So I think I should start keeping my monster teeth. I think I should stop selling the monster teeth. This is becoming a problem. Okay, the teleporter is done charging. We're gonna collect any items which may exist. We're gonna look, see if there's a secret chest. There is a secret chest. We're gonna open the secret chest. There's a secret chest in here. Did you know that? Now you know. Okay. We get our second brain stalks. Grab this teddy bear. Grab this armor repulsion plate. Hit the teleporter. And zoop out into the distance. Wow, there's a lot to zoop, isn't there? Got the clip. Good. Good. Now you share that around. Tell your friends that I'm amazing and charismatic. If I'm your friend, you can tell me that in person. It'll be great. Like positive feedback. Guys love that shit. Alright. Teleporter is that way. 1, 2, 3. Man, Hard Light Afterburner is some good shit. Okay, so maybe I will remember to split this time, but probably not. We are just about ending Loop 3. Brain Stocks is so good. Alright. Let me tell you about the core gameplay loop when you have Brain Stocks active. Okay. So the way Brain Stocks works, it's a red item. It's the red item. It's on the bottom row, kinda to the leftish. It's a red item. The way it works is that when you kill an elite monster, you go Galaxy Brain, and all of your skills recharge super quickly. They recharge in a half a second. So my dash, observed here, and my special, the dash and slice, normally they both have a cooldown of something like 8 seconds. But you get the brain stocks, and then they have a cooldown of half a second, which is significantly less than 8 seconds. So you can just jump. You jump, and you jump attack, and you just spook them. You knock them down. Give them the heck. And then you run away. Oh, okay. I almost died to a Void Reaver. That would have been, well, embarrassing, to be honest. Okay. I think we're done here. I'm gonna warm up this emergency drone, and then I'm gonna leave. Yep, and then I'm gonna leave. Then I'm gonna go into the sky because I can. Look at that. Look at that nice sky view. It's a nice sky view, isn't it? Okay, and then we split. Yeah. Alright, loop 4, bringing it home. Loop 4. Okay, we have reached level 99. Monsters ain't getting any worse. Hypothetically. They could still get worse. I don't actually know how difficulty scaling works. We might start seeing stronger monsters, but the monsters we see will not be stronger based on difficulty. There's a lot of dudes. Whoa. That was a thing. Okay. I was booped into the air, and I was in danger, and then it was okay. And then it was okay. This is chaotic. Yep. Welcome to Long Road. It's chaotic. That's the tagline. So we are at an hour 22. It looks like we should finish the final level. We should finish this run if we live. We are on pace to finish it before 2 hours. Which is good. Real good, you know? We poggin'. Poggily do. Arr. Okay, so we take a look at the items and we see, oh, look at all these items. We take the ones that are, you know, easily available, and then we just leave because we're being targeted by giant robots. I meant to tag the teleporter. I did not tag the teleporter. Yes, okay. Made them lasers. Okay. Oh, look at those legs. It barely even translates. Look at the speed of them legs. That's the power of long road, baby. Super legs. Supersonic legs. They don't make legs like this back on the mainland. Nothing like them. Nothing like them whatsoever. Okay, so, like, a point here, point of interest, point of clarity. Be very careful about Celestine enemies, which are the green ones. They have a big green bubble around them. They make other enemies invisible. The last time we almost died to Celestine enemies. As a point of order, it's good to pay attention. I do love the chaotic energy, though. That is a... Yeah, well, that was a Malachite Golem. That is one of the strongest champion types on one of the strongest normal enemies. Yeah, that was just only a little bit sketch. You know, only like extremely sketch. Just like a little bit of extremely sketch. You know, no more sketch than you would expect, of course. Okay, and then we warm up this turret because, you know, turrets are beautiful animals too. They want their day in the sun. Now he's gonna like get exploded, obviously, but you know, it happens. Flame that burns twice as bright, burns half as long. As an Etch-a-Sketch from the 80s. Maybe. That's pretty sketch. Okay, that's... So, like, it depends on where you got it. So, like, if the Etch-a-Sketch is haunted, then that's, like, mega sketch. And this isn't quite that sketch. It's pretty sketch, but not quite that sketch. But, like, you found an Etch-a-Sketch in your grandpa's attic from the 80s? Yeah. That's roughly how sketch we're looking. Am I doing anything with my white scrap? Nope. Time to make more focus crystals. Because they're good damage. Stuff is happening around me. Good thing we have all these beetle guards. We have a scrapper somewhere in the neighborhood, I thought. Dude, you know what? I don't know if this was this stage or last stage. We're just going to say that it is what it is. We're going to look for some sparklies, and we're going to find the teleporter. I don't see the teleporter. I'm just going to go way over here. There it is. There you go. Sometimes you just kind of like go for it, you know? You just gotta say, hey, I suspect it's hiding. It's hiding. Ooh, maybe it's hiding over here. No. We have so much movement speed. We leave orbit. We leave the surface of the planet and we go into orbit every time. Every time we dash. Oh no. I'm super losing control of my character. The speed is too much. Okay. I can't dash. If I dash, I leave the teleporter plane. That's the price of movement speed. If I dash, I leave the teleporter area. So that's why movement speed can be detrimental on Mercenary. Got it. What is the Celestial for? Nice. That's just a straight health upgrade. It's not a strong one, but it's a straight health upgrade, and I appreciate it. If I could find an infusion printer, that would do me a lot of good. We have 3 infusions, which is an okay number of infusions, but not the right number of infusions, if you get what I'm saying. Like, there's a right number, you know? And the right number is somewhere closer to 13 and not 3. Because we're not super healthy. We could be healthier, definitely. I should not be fighting those guys. Nope. Let's not fight those guys. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fight those guys. I'm gonna fuck them up. And then I do one attack and it does no damage, and I'm like, I'll come back for you. I'll get you next time, my pretty. Aegis. What red item would I give up for that? Afterburner brain stocks. I could give up a brain stocks for that, but only if I had. Only if I had the thing, you know, the scrapper, the great and holy recycling bin. Is this it? You know, fucking sight. Just a legendary chest, just hanging around. You know what? I will do that. Yeah, we're not gonna have to fight long, anyway. Oh yeah, the brain stocks. It's good. That is Ocular HUD. It's okay. Alright, so that guy is like 60,000. And we got it. And it's okay. Good. Alright, let's go buy that legendary chest. Yes, I like you too, Malachite. Whatever now exists in the world. Hammer. Second hammer. Well, I would definitely mulch the hammer. You know, how many hammers can a man really hold? You know, how many hammers does a man really need? I'm gonna go up here, check if there's any items I left behind, like the great and holy focus crystal. Whoa, okay. Okay. That was dangerous. That was very dangerous. So here comes the challenge of Long Road. So, some trivia for you. Yeah, that is enemy. Okay. He is my friend? Oh, I thought he was like spooky champion man. I guess not. Okay. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. That was printing an Aegis, right? You know what? I want that Aegis, as it happens. I would like to find that red printer now. Oh no, it's gone. I don't know where to find it. It exists in the level, but... oh boy. Far be it from me to seen it with my own eyeballs. So... you weren't looking when I found it. Ah, it happens. That's okay. I'm gonna take just a moment to find it. I think it was over in this area. Alright. It's, you know, it's a 3D printer. Except it has a red item. Nice and simple. So it's situations like this that have given me truly a real appreciation for the radar scanner, because you bop the radar scanner and it finds things for you. And really, it's just, you know, the height of convenience. Maybe it was over here. That is not it. Okay, well, I will let it go. I will let it go if I have to. Let me amend that real fast. I will let it go if I have to, but I really don't want to, because, you know, you've seen how close we have come to death. Stealth Kit has triggered multiple times, which is multiple times too many for me to be 100% confident about our continued survival. I just bonked by like one attack, and it was painful. Yeah, I would like to find that Aegis. I would like to find that Aegis a lot. Would I print 2 Aegises? That's the question of the day, isn't it? Alright, let's be methodical about this. So, scouring the low ground. Low ground, being scoured. Nothing on the low ground. Okay. What about the next level up? Scouring the middle ground. As long as we continue to move pretty fast here, we're not in too much danger. I've bopped myself way up here. There was an accident. It does give us a good vantage. Okay. I keep seeing this Shrine of the Mountain, and it just tempts me, you know? It's like, oh, I could survive a Shrine of the Mountain. I see nothing wrong with this idea. Right? Shrine of the Mountain, of course. As I'm like, you know, skittering around, here we go. Okay, it takes a brain stocks. I am okay with that. I accept. I have a shield now. I'm happy. Okay. There we go. Okay, so here's the upside. Now, when we attack, our little, our harvester scythe heals us, which, thanks to Aegis, goes straight into overshield. Oh yes, so we can keep our overshield up. Ah, there we go. Alright, just like that. And Aegis has actually saved our build. Look at that. With a proper crowbar build, you could survive it. Maybe. I mean, I find... Okay, so... I find it likely that I could survive. Oh, boy. Yeah, I find it likely that I could survive the challenge of the mountain. But there's like... It's likely that I could survive. But, like, possible that I would not survive at all. Ow. I have been eaten by an overloading worm. Pain. Oh. Well, heck. That's skip. And that's game. Well, heck. Yeah, okay. That was a little rough. That was a little rough. And that's how Long Road goes sometimes. We got to stage, what, 18? 18 out of 20? 18 out of 21. Not bad. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. But, you know, sometimes it goes. We're gonna cancel. How do I save my splits? Oh, save splits. Nah. We're gonna close these. Save. Good. Life goes on. Alright. I'm gonna make some new splits. We're gonna do a shorter run now. You guys ready for a shorter run? I'll show you a shorter run if you're interested. All right. All right. Go for it. Alright. That'll do. I accidentally ate my splits, so I have to remake them. That'll be okay. Yeah. Oop. Oh, damn it. Okay. Making splits in Live Split is actually kind of a bother. Huh? Okay, but we're getting there. You will see them. You will see them gloriously this guy. Okie dokie. So we have auto splitting and load removal. We go to settings. Where is my other settings? Where have you... Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Oh, it's gone completely ham. It's gone completely ham. Okay, yeah, on split. Good. It splits automatically. Good, good. Just had to check some things. Okay, so, and then we just resize this. Like so. Okay, so, this will be fun. So this is a category that I've been fiddling with off stream. Kind of enjoying it. Kind of enjoying it a lot. Alright, so for this one, this is a bit of a silly one. Yeah, we'll go dissonance here. And chaos and command. So, so in case you're not reading the splitter, or maybe it's in too small a font, we have sort of an eclectic mix here. So we have swarms. We have various artifacts. We have command, kin, swarms, chaos, and dissonance. Now, why would you put these and only these together? Well, it turns out that if you're trying to complete a run with no items, but that's the only stipulation that's upon you, and you can use any artifacts you want, it turns out that this here is a pretty decent artifact loadout. I'll show you what I mean. Please work auto splitter. Good. Auto splitter works. Oh no, I did a teeny tiny typo in my splits, and it's bothering me. Oh, I can see it and it's bothering me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, found our teleporter. Good. Alright, so welcome to no items. So the way this works is we take loader. We take loader because loader is great, but also for another reason that you will see much later in the run. You will see why loader is preferred a little later. You don't see it. What do not you see? Oh, you don't see the type. Okay, there's not a typo. I forgot to put a... There's supposed to be a space after the dot on split number 4, and there's not a space after the dot. All the other ones have the space after the dot, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me. I'm very tempted just to to reset and fix that. Anyway, there will be time enough to reset later. So you might ask at this point, how are you going to do a run with no items? Items are the lifeblood of... They're the lifeblood of a run, no? Well, yes, they are. But they're not the only way that you scale up over a run. So, here's a thing that you might not know if you don't play, or you just don't pay too much attention. So, up in the top right, you see the way in which the enemies are scaling. You see their level. But in the bottom left, there's another metric, and that metric is our level. So currently, the monsters are level 1, but we're level 4. So the goal is, if we go fast enough, we will stay close enough to the curve that we will be okay. Where's my teleporter? Can I get a damn teleporter? Is that it? Over there? Yeah, that looks it. There we go. Just get a drone army to rival all drone armies. That's certainly an option. Oh, here's a fun thing that happens on Kin Dissonance. There just wasn't a boss. I don't know why. Just like sometimes it bugs a little bit, and there's no boss. You know, which is, you know, sometimes a relief. Sometimes a relief. But anyway, yeah, so this run is basically, it's a teleporter run. You get to the teleporter as fast as you can. And you bop the teleporter, and then you just go, you know? You fight off the champion. The boss will always be a horde of many. It'll always be a bunch of smaller monsters. When the boss exists, which it does about 95% of the time. You know, usually the boss exists. Exceptions may apply, of course. Usually it exists. Mostly. The bosses mostly come. Mostly. Okay. If anyone else... Okay, so there's a quote that I'm thinking of. The quote is, "They mostly come at night." Mostly. It's like a famous quote, but I don't know what it's from. And now it's in my brain. It's in my brain. It's in there now. I can't help it. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is why Loader is the best ever for speedruns, because you just Spider-Man your way across the whole map. And you just don't have to respect terrain or anything. It's really great. Alright, so there's a reason that we take Chaos and Swarms here. We take Chaos and Swarms here because that means that there's going to be a lot of enemies, which means there will be a lot of enemies for us to dodge. But it also means that there will be a lot of attacks going around, and the enemies will destroy themselves with any luck. And we'll barely have to get involved at all. This is my current strategy for no items. It's not the only strategy. The world record in this category, if you're interested in a bit of trivia, the world record in this category uses the artifact of glass, which gives you 500% damage. Yeah, just all your attacks do 5 times as much damage. The downside being that you have 10% as much health. So, if that sounds like a downside you can manage, then go ahead and give Artifact of Glass a try. But the world record, the world record does it with Artifact of Glass. I tried it with Artifact of Glass, but it is, as the kids say, hella stressful. So, I don't do it with Artifact of Glass. That is not the current model that I prefer. Alright. So, Sundered Grove is very, very tsundere with its teleporters. It will not show you its teleporter until it is ready to. It has standards, and you will get to see its teleporter when it thinks you are ready to see its teleporter. Luckily, it was... luckily, Tsundere Marshlands was feeling generous today. your experience. You can handle anything with enough crowbars. Yeah. The problem is getting enough crowbars, you know? The problem is also, like, you gotta know, you gotta see what you're fighting, you know? If it's one of those, if it's a shootout where whoever shoots first wins, you know, then it's gonna come down to who sees who first. And that's the real problem with Artifact of Glass. Unless you see first and you shoot first every time, you know, you're gonna lose some of those duels. And with Artifact of Glass, you can't afford to be losing duels. So you will die. Like 90%, maybe like 80% of creatures will kill you in a single hit. Cute little lizard men will take 2, and the wisps will take 2. But most things... Oh no. Bighorn Bison, please. Where have you gone? Down there. Okay. I lost my boss. They're way over there. Okay. Thank you. Very cool. This is great for a speedrun, by the way. When you just lose the boss, yeah. That's real productive for everyone involved. Bighorn Bison do this a lot, where they just lose the plot and they just wander off. And there's one over there. And that's okay. We'll find him. Please don't lose the plot again, Mr. Bison. Why am I grappling that guy? That is not a good idea. Okie dokie. What the what fuck? Yeah! Yeah, you! Yeah, that's right, you should say, what the what fuck? What a great ass sentence. What a... Oh god, I wish we could quote that. I wish we... Oh no, please. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. I do not want to fight those guys. I am not equipped to fight those guys. Goofs were done. Alright, where is my teleporter? And I fly. Alright. I have better eye in the sky. There it is. I found the teleporter. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Loader is the best character. I just want you to know that. Objectively, Loader is the best character. Also, I'm not going to fight these guys. I'm going to let them fight each other. And then just, you know, they can swing their balls around all they want, you know? I'm just gonna keep running. See, look at that. Look at these assholes. They can't keep it together. They're fighting each other. Well, never mind. Some of them are still fighting me. Oh, they're violent. Oh, they're so violent. They're so violent. Ow. They're so violent. Alright. We're going to call that... Oh no. I have to, like, find new buttons, by the way. Yeah, okay. Going to... If you will, excuse me, I have to redo my hotkeys. So, undo. Skip and Control P for pause. Okay. Okay then, and then we hit Control P, and that run is over. 5 out of 6 ain't bad, but not today. Let's try another. So, Jimbo, welcome. Welcome to the show. Alright. I was just like, I was doing casual speedruns off stream, and then I was like, why? Why have not social gameplay experience when can have social gameplay experience? If want social gameplay experience, use brain, Kale. Become smart. Mega gamer. Alright, I'm gonna fix these splits now, because they're... Ah! Good, I like it. I fixed it. Okay, excellent. Okay. Oh, so, if I hit reset, you've beaten some of your best times. Do you want to update them? Yes. Good. Alright, so now we go back to the beginning. So, fun thing about Risk of Rain speedrun. So, Live Split, which is this program in the left here. Live Split comes with a McThingy, and the thingy is an auto splitter. So like when the run begins, it will start the timer at the precisely correct time. And when the run ends, in a victory, if I die, it doesn't give a shit, but if it ends in a victory, then it will time that to the correct time as well. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. Let's try that without dissonance. Just one more try without dissonance. We'll see. Less brass contraptions maybe. I find that dissonance tends to be oops all alloy vultures. Vultures just show up a lot. They're like a mid-range monster that the game is like, yeah, not too easy, not too hard. Give him vultures. He'll love vultures. So you get vultures every level. That's dissonance kin for you. Alright. So I'm gonna hit ready, and then see? The timer starts itself. It's genius. Okay. Ooh, ow. You varmints. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Are those sparklies? I sense a soul in search of sparklies. There they are. There they are. Alright. Also, no fall damage on Loader. Which is another reason why Loader is the greatest. Just in case there was questions. In case you were doubting that Loader is the greatest. Objectively, no fall damage. I am dying to these wisps. They are very rude. So real talk, I've taken more damage, just like as a function of like percentage of max health. I've taken more damage from wisps than maybe anything else in the entire game. Like, these guys are very dangerous. Especially when you get a lot of them. Because they just go ham. And they don't relent. They just shoot at you. The upside is that if you have a razor wire, they are absolutely destroyed by razor wire. We will not be seeing any razor wire in this run. But for the record, when you do see it, it's good. I kind of want to like turn this green item into razor wire, but I also don't want to accidentally invalidate the run. Because this one, unlike Long Road, is it's a real category that has, like, real things. It's a real category with a real leaderboard. Alrighty. That might have been the greatest maneuver I've ever done. So, this is not the hottest category. It has like 4 submissions right now. If I post a time and it gets accepted, I'll be top 5 in the world. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Okay, there's one more beetle, and there's one more beetle who got lost. I need to end him. He's over there. Where is over there? Can you elaborate? It's not these guys. No. Where in... Is it this guy? No, okay, they're all dead. Good. Good. Yeah. I do... So, it is a hobby of mine, you could say, to snipe placement in obscure categories. Like, I'll be, like, 3rd in a category that has 3 entries. I like that, you know? Technically, like, that's the world bronze medal. That's the bronze medal for the whole world. And I have it. It's awesome. It's a very specific category, but it's mine. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a gold. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I have identified the teleporter. There we go. Yeah. Loader has just such a great movement kit. Such a great movement kit. Please don't kill me. Like, you have the grappling hook and the charged punch. And you put them together and you just have such an incredible freedom of movement that Loader is just very fun to play. Don't... God damn it. Don't kill me. Ah, fuck. You know what? I'm putting dissonance back on. I will update my best times. I am putting dissonance back on because less wisps the better. I would prefer alloy vultures to wisps. Thank you very much. I'm going back in. Even stone golems, like, they attack slowly enough. Like, these stone golems are dangerous, but they're nothing you can't handle. Your local man yells at smoke. Yeah, get out of here, smoke. You coming in here, murdering me? You young smokelets, you got no respect. I get no respect. I'm just trying to live my life. And you come in here with your wispy ways and you just giving me the business. How do I live? You dang smokelets with no respect for your elders, for the material people. I'm a material person. I can't live like you do. Come on. Ooh, okay. This is also a situation where chaos really comes in handy. Because these guys are very tanky. And it is best for... Well, I don't know if it's best for everyone involved, but it's certainly best for me when they just fight each other and then I only have to deal with them a little bit. I rather like the dodging game as it happens. I also like the Thunder Punch game. That's a moon money. I'll go get that moon money. I should probably rename that split to golems, mostly. Oh-ho! Loader man. Loader man. Actually inaccurate. Loader is not a man. Loader is, look, very shapely feminine person. Not a man person. Loader woman? Look, it just doesn't have that two-syllable sharpness. No. It's very troublesome as a solution. Ow. I have one bison. No, two bisons. There are one or more bison who have lost the plot. Probably going to be one more after that guy. No, that's the only one. Okay, then. Good. I did not lose my bison this time. Sometimes I lose the bison, but not today. I totally forgot that was even going to be a problem last time. Remembered, though. Just in time. That is one of my... So, like... Loader versus bisons is great. Because, like, they charge at you, and you charge at them. And most of the time, like, your punch goes through. And they have to eat it. Because you're better than them. Ah. Tired? Local man is tired? Understandable. Insanely busy night. I wanna leave. I wanna leave. Whoa! Oh, hey. Book. Book, give him the clip. No, okay, give him the clip later. If you missed my voice, there's a clip from earlier in the stream that you may appreciate. Oh, this is a lot of lizard men. Luckily, they're frying each other, so it's okay. This is why we keep chaos, by the way. It's either chaos or glass. There we go. Oh, for what it's worth, I can get a free BSG in this level. I know it's, so like technically it's called the Prion Accumulator. But it's like, it's the big shooty gun from Doom. Yeah, you can get a free BSG here, and all you gotta do is be here before 10 minutes, which is, for a speedrun, not a tall ask. For casual play, that's a tall ask. I like, so, Loader has two different has 2 different grappling hooks. One of them, they both grab onto the environment, but one of them grabs onto dudes and pulls them to you. Like so. It is nice. You just pull them in and be like, you, get over here. I'm gonna smack you silly. No. Oh no. This does not seem good. I do not wish to be under the sea with all of these beetle people. It seems really not the model, as it happens. Oh, I'm slow. Okay, I'm going to grappling hook off this and see where I can go. Ah, good. Okay. We might die here. Beetle guards are dangerous. Never mind. We'll be totally fine. Beetle guards are dangerous, but altogether not very smart, so it's okay. I don't think any of them have lost the plot. They don't rampage in the way that buffalo do. So I suspect we will be just fine. For what it's worth, I should be very careful. Very careful about, you know, just like standing, and there's a time to stand and deliver, and there's a time to deliver in short bursts, you know what I'm saying? These guys, they do not have time for your whole stand and deliver bit. If you got something to deliver, you better deliver it and get the fuck out. Jeez, Jimbo, you're putting me on the spot. Now I feel like, you know? You got me, you know? There's a sentiment in there. 3 views for the price of 1. Hey, these guys didn't load the stream independently. Yeah, what am I supposed to make of that? Also, so Jimbo, I've been doing Knuckles' voice. I don't even mean to, but like, you just have so much fun when you do it that like, now I slip into it. It's just like, oh no. Sleazy Salesman is just a great vibe. Okay. I was fried by eyeball monsters. Oh, well, that was fast. Killed by Soulless Probe. Well, shit, dog. Knuckles? Is that a rip-off Knuckles? Oh, that was a good one. Knuckle is... So, my buddy, Jimbo, twitch.tv/shakethebox. He's doing... I have to reset, by the way. You have beaten some of your best times. Yes. I would like to save them. Good. He's been doing some Fallout New Vegas. Very stylish. Fun game. I have to reposition briefly. Okay. Very fun, stylish game. He's been... And in that game, he's been playing a... a sleazy engineer salesman kind of guy. Just like your garden variety sleazy salesman, you know? The kind of guy who you will deal with in the wasteland because, like, you know, it's a rough environment out here. It's a hard sell. So, like, you're gonna deal with him. Because, like, you think you have better choices? But he nails that dirty salesman vibe so well. You thought Nako was a D&D guy. So, he's upgraded. He's been transformed. So, he started as a D&D guy. But Knackle saw 2 different D&D campaigns and they both went belly up. And now he's found his home, perhaps his forever home, in the wastelands of New Vegas. Back. Okay, good. He's upgraded. His containing universe has been upgraded. He went from a pen and paper universe to a CPU and GPU universe. And moving on up in the world. I gotta configure these splits, by the way. I'll figure out something that's satisfying. So, like, they come up in red because they're not the best splits that I have ever seen in the world. Which is not a particularly helpful bit of information. So, we'll, like, configure them. Splits, Splits are the mini timers. You, like... splits, it's a speedrunning thing, where you split your timer into smaller timers. And you get a feel for how fast was this stage, and how fast was that stage, and was the last stage better than usual? Was it worse than usual? Am I making good time? So splits are, well, they are little mini timers. Alright. So these are alloy vultures, which are like, they're a nuisance, but like, you can dodge their attacks. If you are fast and aware of your surroundings. And I much prefer them to wisps. Local man does not like smoke. Local man rebukes the smoke. He refuses the smoke. He angries up at the smoke. Reject smoke. Become burb. Next, Knackles will take the world. Maybe. He's got potential. He's got potential. There we go. So the reason that no items appeals to me, the reason that no items appeals to me is that I really like the core gameplay loop of Loader. So like, some characters I like them, but I like them more when they have items. Loader I like just as much when Loader has items as when Loader does not have items. I find that Loader just works, you know? Just a beautiful power armor cinnamon roll. I'm just gonna run and hope these guys kill each other. And which they are doing. Okay. My brilliant plan, which I have just outlined, is indeed brilliant. And it's great. And it's working. Just do 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 ba 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 da da da. I'm not attacking them, by the way, because, like, when I attack them, they will remember that I exist, and they will resume killing me. So I am attacking them very sparingly. Ow. Bouncing their big old balls of steel off my noggin. These guys are very rude. At least they would be rude if robots had any conception of what was rude. But I think there might be too much of a cultural gap for the idea of rudeness to really transfer in any meaningful way. So, like, in normal human terms, they're very rude, but, like, they're just like robots driven to bonk because that's all they know how to do. So, like, in those terms, are they rude? Are they really? Can you call them rude? Oh god, there's more of them. There's more of them. That's great. Okay, we're not going to break the eggs. We're not going to break the eggs, because you break the eggs to get an item, and we cannot pick up items. We can open those happy little barrels, but that is all. Is there anything in here? Nope. Time to go downstairs. Anything downstairs? Nope. Time to go back upstairs. Time to Spider-Man and then do my thing. Okay, these are fuzzies. That's a teleporter. Good. This is a cramped space. I don't know if I'm 100% comfortable fighting so many of these guys, especially not since they're overloading. But hopefully it'll solve itself. Yeah, that's super dangerous. No. Okay, what if I just, like, leave way over here? They don't seem to be forgetting about me. They seem to have very good memories. What if I go way over here? What? Excuse me? Excuse me. Ah. 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 Oh no. Oh, it's so dangerous. Oh, don't bonk me. Oh no. Okay, I could just, like, kill that guy. There we go. Okay. That's, like, the gist of it. It's mostly the splash damage from the overloading champions that's really dangerous. Because, like, you can dodge the balls, but when the balls explode, that's a problem. And at this point, we're just going to wait for 98, 99, and we're leaving. We're big leaving. We are leaving in a major way. Good. Okay. Okay. Will today be the day when we get past Sky Meadow? We'll see. Alright, where is my teleporter? Teleporter? Okay, blue fuzzies. Oh, speaking of bops, I would like to submit the music for this particular area as a certified bop. As a very, very good tune. Ah, there's the There it is, and it looks like high ground as well. Okay. Okay, so mostly, I suspect these guys will mostly kill each other. Because they will be doing, will like, create little lava blobs, and then they will die to the lava blobs they have created in a just very nice, contained way. I can help with this, of course. But... oh, that's dangerous. Okay, stay... keep your distance. Ow! Ow! Ooh, that was a direct hit. Okay, that's all of them. Ow! Ow! Pain! 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 Ow! Ow! Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run loops around this teleporter, but not step on the teleporter. Because when we step on the teleporter, they're gonna goop up the teleporter. And we don't want the teleporter to be gooped up, because it's, you know, that would be bad. That would be bad. And now we leave. Good. Woo! Okay. We have reached the moon. For the first time. And we're looking alright. Okay, so Loader also saves a lot of time coming through here, because other characters have to walk or run. Not Loader. Loader can do Loader things. Like this. And that's good. Alright, so here you are. And you're like, I'm gonna do the things, and I'm gonna... Alright, so here's how commencement goes. You're on the moon. You're like, oh, I gotta unlock the rescue ship. Oh, how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna go to these pillars, which are marked with, you know, big lights. That's what you do if you're a normal person who doesn't have a grappling hook. When you are Loader and you have a grappling hook, you don't do that, because that's what silly little normies do. Instead, when you have a grappling hook, you say, you see that big weird tower? I'm gonna climb it. That's what you say. And you say, yeah. And you do your best, and you recognize that it's a kind of, you know, it's an art and a science. There you go. And you're up the first part of it. And this is about, it takes about half to a third of the time of actually doing the pillars. So this is the strat for sure. And then we just, hoppa! Oh, I thought I missed the grapple there. Okay. But anyway, here it is. The top. And here's the final boss. So, remember how I said chaos was a very important part of this run? Yep. So, Mithrix is very dangerous. He never stops being dangerous. But Mithrix is luckily dangerous to himself as much as he is to us. And And if he stops to fight himself, that will be good for us. I can guarantee to happen, but if it does happen, that's good. He's also incredibly nimble, which is why many of my attacks will miss. So, it's a speedrun, but also an endurance test. A speedurance test, if you will. Mithrix is not feeling very dissonant right now, so it looks like I will have to do the bulk of the damage myself. Very well. If only I could get close enough to actually hurt him. He is one dodgy boy. Okay. They're having a little battle royale right now. I'm going to let them do that. And then I will challenge the survivor. I want you to know that grappling onto things is not smart, but it is fun. Okay. So here's phase 2, where we have bosses to fight. This is going to be a little bit tricky. The best strat I can come up with is you grab onto these guys and just hound them. Smash them, because they have the range advantage on you, unless you grapple to them. Again, chaos does good work here. Probably a very important part. Oh yeah, I will say that, like this tune in particular, this is a good tune. I will be with you there. You know what? I don't need to be next to that guy. That is not a good idea. We're gonna do this. I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it. So these flying chimera guys are probably the priority target. They can hit you at range, and they can do so effectively. Okay. So this is phase 3, where we have a redux of phase 1, except now Mithrix lets all his buddies join. Whoa! I'm leaving. Bye. Bye. Okay. Whoa! Leaving. Probably not gonna have a great time. Oh no, I'm leaving. Not gonna have a great speedrun time. But if we live, I'm okay with that. I believe they're having a battle royale now. This attack is twice as dangerous, and there's two of it going on. Wow, it was a double kill. Good job, Mithrix. So that's the phase where Mithrix takes your items, which you have been so reliant on. It's a very short process for us, given that we have stockpiled no such items on this run. Okay. And that's the final boss. One step left. I imagine we want to be like about here. And then we will find one of these happy little portals. Wow, that's amazing. I've never seen that before. We grappled a part of the floor up there in the boss chamber, and we were still grappled when we went through the portal. Never seen that before. Okay, so look, excuse me, I am inside the ship's engines. Don't need to be there. Now the quiet part of the run. What? Okay. In the ship we go. Okay. And that's a run. 24 minutes and 5 seconds. Whew. GG. It took surprisingly long to actually get a run going there. And then, a short cutscene where the moon is stolen. Or exploded. No one's really sure. Stolen, exploded, somewhere in the middle? Hard to say. Alright, so Gru stole the moon. Wow. Gru was a Void Reaver the whole time. He just wanted to steal things. Like the moon. Okay, there's this run. It is standard policy for timing to have another run after the first. So we'll just, we'll throw another run down. We'll try the same thing, but on Monsoon. It'll be great. Alright. So, speedrunning. You know, it's been a while since I've been in the speedrunning game. Oh God. There's no damage shaving. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Good. Okay. There you go. Okay. Radical. Well, that's about 3 hours of stream. Yeah. That's one no items run. On the books, that's a couple tries, 1 or 2. On long road, I dare say that there is a stream. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright. Well, I guess the most honest thing to say here is I'll be back with another stream when I'm back with another stream. I feel the speedrunning gig is... it's a gig, you know? Variety streaming is great, but having a clear goal is great too, you know? Today we worked on some goals. And that's pretty alright. So I thought the next time I streamed I would have a webcam. So I have a webcam, but the so I bought a webcam and a green screen. I haven't gotten the green screen to work, and I don't want to deploy the webcam without the green screen. Because I have to fiddle with like sizing and getting it like... yeah, you know, there's a lot of fiddling to do. The fiddling will continue, but off stream. What was the time? Time is still on screen. The time is 24 minutes and 5 seconds. No items. Yeah. Alright, well. Never even looked. Oh, by the way, I talked with some of you about chroma key. So, OBS, it has 2 filtering features. There's chroma key, but there's also color key. I was looking at the wrong one. You want to look at color key, not chroma key. I don't fucking know what the difference is, but apparently color key is the right one and chroma key is the wrong one. So, like, here's a funny story about color key. My splits, as they appear to me, have a black background, but I have trimmed that out in OBS so that they do not have a black background on stream. Yeah, color key. Why in the world LiveSplit doesn't have a transparent background feature already, it's beyond me. But it doesn't. It just doesn't. I hear it's possibly a spaghetti code thing, where it's a little too late to implement that. But we have what we have. In any case, that's a good 3 hours. It's a good stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting. You know, it's a poor stream without chatters. You know, you make me very stream rich when you indulge me in conversation. But that's all I got for now. And I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy. And as always, keep your stick on the ice. That's hockey, by the way. Weirdo.